Hello, my name is Michael Price from Inward Revenue. I'm a sales recruiter with 21 years experience and I'm here to talk to you about a role that I'm recruiting for. Company is incredible. I've done this job for 21 years. I lived through the dot-com boom of 2000 and all the other great things that have happened in the market. These guys are literally one of the most impressive companies I've ever come across. 400 staff, billion dollar valuation. Incredible reference sites. Name the biggest companies in the world. They are their reference sites. The solution is security. And I say security because it's not quite as simple as that. It would fall into that bucket, but there's much more to it than that. And it's a little bit more complex and suits a much more particular environment. And actually, I'm struggling to find a directly correlative competitor of theirs. The role was a new business stroke territory management role. And when I was talking to my client about this, he said, listen, Mike, he said, we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of free downloads out there from quite big companies that will sit within this territory. So actually, it's territory management, but it is new business sales. There's a huge autonomy for creative deal building. And when I was talking to him and said, can you give me an example? He said, yep. We've just signed one of the biggest insurers in the world. So that should have been a £2 million sale. But actually the sales guy came to me and said, listen, I want to do it at 25k because I think the 2 million will come out in the fullness of time. Also, I want to do it with this partner because it's covers Europe and we've got all the issues with multi-jurisdiction, all that kind of stuff. This partner's got it. And that's how I want to do it. And the client said, that's exactly what I want. I want something that's going to come to me and bring me some kind of idea of how they're going to put the deal together. There's no patch division yet. They've only got a small number of salespeople in the UK. This is quite a big piece of recruitment push. And he said, currently, there's no real patch division. There's no fighting or anything like that. He said, obviously, in the fullness of time, 2-3 years down the line, then we will be split into finance, retail, government, etc. He said, but currently that doesn't exist. What they're looking for is security knowledge would be a good fit. Or some understanding of the development life cycle. So if you were to think about a tech company that's developing a product, or if you think about a big retailer, insurer, whatever, somebody that's developing a product and needs to think about the security in that development life cycle, if you understood the development life cycle, you would probably be a good fit. So you might be from a software dev, sales background, you might be from a low-code background, automation, anything like that. They really want somebody who's got a very solid career and it will be judged by earnings. This guy that I'm recruiting for has an absolutely epic background. And I look at the people who he has hired in this role and actually some of the people that he's hired in previous roles. They hire people that have got a fistful of big P60s and somebody who's got the ability to sell with the experience of putting deals together. So if you work for a massive company and you're in Sector 7G, Simpsons reference, in Sector 7G, and actually you just follow the blueprint that you're given, you'll really need to be able to offer more than that in terms of where you've put deals together. And it's a really overused cliche, but had that entrepreneurial side. Package 100 to 110k basic, double OTE, which I think is eminently achievable. There will be some form of stock option. They've just gone through a huge round of funding. If you're interested, you can come back to me through this medium. You can email me, michael@inwardrevenue.co.uk, or you can call me on 07908 594 926.